Hey, Tiger Rock Lawrenceville, Master Mosteller here with our follow along for this week. Now, we are done with all of our open houses, our belt graduations, all that stuff that happened last week where the schedule's different. We are back to normal schedule. Everything is back to normal. Now, with that in mind, some things I want you to think about. First of all, making sure we have got our communications straight. If you are not watching these, or at least listening to these in your car, on your phone, on a regular basis, every Monday, you need to make sure that you get to do that. Make sure, we're going to be sending out a sheet of paper to make sure we are in the same connection all the time, making sure we've got everything covered. We are connected through Facebook, we're connected through the website, we are connected through the videos, we are connected through the emails, we are connected through text. We're going to soon be connected through a couple of other options as well. I want to make sure you guys are getting the connection and making sure that you're getting the information. Now, with that in mind, this week, first off, I have know what you need to know, and number two is learn what you need to learn. Now, I want you to understand what I mean by the difference of those things. Know what you need to know. The curriculum changes every cycle. Make sure you know what it is you're supposed to know. Also, make sure that you're aware of changes. If you were a green belt who moved to blue belt, or a blue belt who moved to brown belt, or a red belt who moved to black belt, you have a new part to your Hoam form. Your Hoam form has changed. If you were yellow that moved to green, Hoam form has changed. Something's been added to it. Also, the legacy forms have changed this cycle. If you are a white belt all the way up to black belt, your one steps have changed. If you're a white belt that just tested for yellow and you're thinking, oh, I already know those one steps, if you come in doing 4 and 5, you've got the wrong one steps. They've changed now. We'll be doing different ones. If you're a green belt moving to blue belt, now you have to know both the advanced one steps, not just the first advanced one step. So, making sure you know what is required of you, first and foremost, that needs to happen. Know what you need to know. Then we'll focus on learning what you need to learn. So whatever it is that has been added, we will focus on learning that this cycle. Basic curriculum this week. We're going to do some basic blocks and kicks, basics on the one steps. We're also going to be working on the last part of your Hoam form. We're going to break it down and get it into good detail. Tactical. This is a tactical cycle. Remember, Tiger Rock has two different types of cycles. There's a tactical cycle, there's a tournament cycle, and those rotate back and forth. This is a tactical cycle. This is the street side of martial arts, making sure you are safe at all times, can get yourself home safely. Our focus this week will be on elbows and the different options we have on elbows. Now, another note, the one thing that has stayed the same, core combinations. If you remember those from last cycle, we had 2 core combinations. Those core combinations are the same for 6 months. They've been there for 2 months. They'll be there for another 4 more months. So that's going to be in for those core combinations. That is a video that you can check out. Make sure that you are knowing ahead of time what you need to know, and focus on getting this learned early. Make sure that it is learned early, especially because school's going to be out within the next 2 months. You guys are going to be busy, going on vacation, other things happening, lots of plans happening. You need to know this early so that you can get on top of it quick and make sure that you have it by the time we have our next testing. I will see you guys on the mat.